All right, my people, I salute every one of you right there. Happy Sunday to you all, my people. This is about Regina Daniels' husband, Ned Nwoko, who was invited by K-Hackers Club. You know, he finally come out now to talk about some of the things stylishly, what happened between him and Regina Daniels. I want you guys to listen to this and also take other videos that people contributed to the what happened, the breakup of the marriage between Regina Daniels and her husband. Remember, a lot of people have said that Regina Daniels should carry a problem by herself, because at the end of the day, she knew what she was entering by marrying a 70-year-old man at your age. Obviously, you went there because of the money. Why many argues that no, Regina Daniel went there because she loved Ned Nwoko, you know, and all that, blah, blah, blah. Then Ned Nwoko also labeled and branded his ex-wife. Should I say ex-wife? I don't know if they have divorced, you know, that she's a drug addict, you know, that she was taking different kind of drugs and all that, blah, 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 you know. So a lot of people have contributed to this in the past, even on NAIJA Media. But I would like us to listen to what Ned Nwoko have to say, because yesterday it was with K-Hackers. So I gave a lot of credit to K-Hackers, Kingsley, my brother. Guys, this is NAIJA Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about the things that are affecting you and I.
Thank you. How are you? Thank you. The monkeys are equals. They want to come to us. The monkeys, yes. What you? No alcohol of any description, no smoking, no drugs, no meat or chicken, just wives. But I was just going through my phone and I saw one of your episodes. And I said, I like this kind of environment. You know, I want to be there.
Where you?
Just between the 10th or 11th, 10th, 12th, 13th. This place, I don't know, why do you choose this place, by the way? Is it where you normally meet?
Yes, sir.
Wow. But do you know that Regina also chose here for you for a birthday?
Yes.
They took this place for 4 days, and it was 4 days of partying for them. It was 4 days of drinking and smoking and all that goes with it. I can tell you that. Quote me. Okay? Because we have the evidence. You know, as a lawyer, I don't say things that I don't know. I work with evidence. Do you understand? We have evidence, and I'm since I've got both of you, they say, okay, when you talk to somebody like me, you know you're not talking to a normal person, yes? I'm not a normal person. Don't think I'm normal like, if you know what I mean. Because I have a level, I have a standard. You understand it? So I don't talk anyhow. The fact that they were here between the 9th that they checked into the 13th or so, and they had drinks and drugs, is documented. Documented. And we have written police statements to that effect. The fact that they also had fights with the owners of this hotel and guests in this hotel is also documented. You were there, even with you. May God bless you. Have I met you before? Please tell them, have I met you before? No. In one of those days, Regina called me and said that he blocked the two gates. And that I should call the police commissioner to make sure that nobody leaves the hotel. I said, for what? Don't tell me to do that, for what? He said that her doctor came to see her and the husband slapped her and that because of that, that she didn't want anybody to leave the hotel or go inside the hotel. He said, you can't do that. You cannot do that. It's only in Nigeria you get somebody with a warped up mind that would think they could just come to the hotel and block the hotel. Maybe some of you will do it. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I told her I couldn't. That she told me that they used some of her cars. She had about 6 cars. Yes, she had 6 cars. But she, right?
2 branded cars.
Well, I'm just saying that she used the cars to block the entrance to the hotel. So I told her to make sure. But of course, she didn't do it until the police became involved. She didn't remove. I mean, they blocked it for hours. Over how many hours?
About 2 hours.
Yes.
Because I was here. I've told you before. No.
Look, let me tell you, whether you like it or not, I'm not saying things to please you. And I wouldn't say anything to, because I don't know, yes, I know some of the faces here, because some of you are, I know you, yes? I've asked you before. You look at somebody that I know. Yes? Who else knows me here? I mean, one-on-one that I've seen. Yes? You're from Asaba. That's why you know me, yes? You are a cousin, yes? And you too, yes? Who else? Who else? You? Yeah, don't make side comments. Because I don't need to be here, but I'm here. I'm here to talk about life and respect. In fact, we should title today's meeting as Life and Respect. So the police became involved, and some of them were arrested. Gina's brothers and sisters were also arrested. Her friend Fina was also arrested, wasn't she? Why am I? You know, I told you about interlude, isn't it? So that's an interlude, just to understand why you brought me to the same place. Why all that happened? Why did you bring me to the same place? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are here now. But do you understand why I had to talk about it? Yes. In law, it's called similar fact evidence. You understand? So let me continue with the introduction. About South Pole here. South Pole or Antarctica. Who does? I told you that today you will learn something from me. South Pole is the end of the world. It's the most dangerous place to be in the world. Onitsha is not the most dangerous place. Neither is Ajabule. No, even Medugri. No. What? The most dangerous place to be in this world is called what? Antarctica. And inside Antarctica you have South Pole, like in the middle of it. The temperature in this room is probably about 26 or thereabout, yeah? Does anybody have a temperature monitor here to tell us how many? It can't be more than, it's about 25, 26 here in this room. The fridge in your houses or your flat. The fridge, that is the deep freezer, not even the fridge itself. The deep freezer is about -1, -2. Maximum -5. Antarctica is -100. Oh boy. Just for you to understand, it's -100. That is not Antarctica, not Antarctica, South Pole itself. So getting to South Pole is like you get to Lagos, you get to Nigeria, you get to Lagos, but you are yet to come to Abuja. So I have the record as being the only black African to undertake this dangerous journey. And I hosted our Nigerian flag there as the 13th country to ever make it to South Pole. Has anybody Googled it? Huh? But no, don't worry about my page. Somebody might be lying to you. My page, I don't do my page myself, my people do it. Just like my Instagram, people do it. Regina used to do it, but now... Am I speaking? Yes.
Getting inspired.
So to get to Antarctica or South Pole, you must be adventurous, and you must have a sense of danger. You know, like a soldier. Soldiers, like the new Chief of Defense Staff said last week. He said that a normal person will see danger and retreat. Soldiers will see danger and move on. They go in. That's like my life. I see danger, I don't retreat. Retreat for what? You live only one life. So you're gonna, you have to learn to be strong. You have to learn to be steadfast. And that's my driving force in whatever I do. I remember when I wanted to go on that trip, people said, but before we left Cape Town, South Africa, they got us to sign a disclaimer that if we die there, that they will leave our body there. Because anybody that said that every year they organize like about 2 or 3 such trips. There are no flights like regular flights. There are no roads, there are no airports, there are no hotels. It's just wild ocean, what do you call it, ice, surrounded by ocean. So they got us to sign a disclaimer that if we die, that they will not be held responsible. I signed it. I signed it because I wanted to be different. And so I went and I came back. So if you have a record like that, why am I telling you this? I mean, look, if I were to be a white man in England, or an Indian man in India, or an American, I would be a national hero. You would know me because of that.
Yes.
Won't you?
Yes.
You would know me because of Paris Club. That's what some of you say, oh, I don't know you. I don't know you too. Wow.
We know you, sir.
Well, let me tell you, in Africa, amongst presidents, they know me. You understand it? Amongst presidents, amongst members of parliament, they know me. I might not be known by the Gen Zs because your focus is different. Isn't it? Your focus is different. But are you going to remain Gen Z for the rest of your life? Your children will soon take over. Your children will soon take over from you. So what else have I done?
Address a man that is your husband and it becomes disrespect. Now, there is a point a man apologizes constantly. Then he gets to a point and he says,
Fuck it.
let it go. Now let me tell you. See, for all the men I have who have mentored me, whether professionally and every other wise, the capacity to break your home when the woman is not flexible to issues is very high. And that's why I repeated that it's a woman that keeps the home. Cheating could be a deal breaker for her. Very agreed. Now, two things will happen. Now, like he mentioned, I want to come back to him. A man, see, you don't know when a man cheats. They are very secretive men. They are those that are completely promiscuous. See, that 60-something-year-old man, it might be that it was on the journey before he got to 60-something that he did one or two. Cheating does not necessarily mean sex. People mix that thing up. The deal breaker for the woman might be sex. The deal breaker for another woman might be that you carried a woman in the front seat of your car. She reserved that front seat to herself. And the day she sees another woman on that seat is a deal breaker. Now, that's why I said you can actually personalize some of these things. Now, if you're dating somebody, it's just that these days, it's just about convenience and attraction that I said the other day.
Say it again, convenience
and attraction. That's what people do now for dating. Now, if you can have a conversation, communication, the moment an issue arises, handle it as a virtuous woman if you don't want your home to break. But if you are ready for that home to break, handle it like a wild animal. Go head on. If the man gets to a point where he's tired of your head on, he walks away, meaning you are also ready for that break. And trust me, if the man is rich, like I said to my friends abroad, it's not money. Give her a house, give her money. For you to have been able to start from zero and build yourself, if you're not dead, you will start from zero again and you do triple what you have given to her. So women normally think that divorce is for a lazy man or a weak man. Women normally think divorce comes with money, house, and all that. The only thing that a man gets scared of for a responsible man is his kids. For the man is his kids. If he can have access to his kids, take all the money, and he will still be taking responsibility of his children. Access to the children for a responsible one on the line.
Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
I want the lady to respond.
They said a woman that will leave has handled the whole in a wild, crazy way. Yes. So does that make the man a crazy man for taking a walk?
Wide way.
No, listen.
It's not going to be dramatic.
I'm not going to be dramatic about my leaving.
He won't play with
I'm speaking for me.
You might not even tell his guys.
Listen, I will not even tell my friends. Listen, I will not even tell my friends that my wife cheated.
That does not justify cheating.
No. I'm not justifying cheating.
Yeah, but you're saying if the woman take a walk, she's handling the issue as a mad woman, as a crazy woman. But does that make the man a madman?
You're mixing it up. Listen, I said no. Please let me repeat what I said. What I said is, you people are getting it wrong. If you still care about the relationship, see, on the line, if you still care about the relationship, I will say it again. The women who have done better and has made their men regret cheating are not those that have approached it like wild animals. Now, let me tell you, the way men function, if you begin to rub your shoulders on same level with them, you would miss it. It's not about men.
The question was about men.
Can you just listen? Can you just listen? Can you listen? It's not. I'm not saying cheating is a good thing. Don't misquote me. If you know you still want your marriage, someone just said something here. 2 wrongs don't make a right. If you say you're married and you want to stay married,
You catch your husband cheating.
some people, cheating is not their deal breaker. Some women, cheating is not their deal breaker. Note this. But if cheating is your deal breaker, and you have made up your mind that if you catch your man cheating, you're going to walk away from the marriage, please handle it like a buffalo. Go head on. Now, note that you're handling it and walking away from that marriage doesn't mean that the next man you're walking to will not cheat. Understand this? Now, also, it might be that you have designed yourself completely that if you walk out from this marriage, you don't intend getting married again. Though after a while, it will dawn on you that we all as adults, listen, I'm speaking even as a man. There's an age you get to, it dawns on you that loneliness hits you so hard.
My man said they're lonely now.
Thank you. The only place where I have a problem is when you go to the men's aspect, you said you did not add the word handle it as if you are crazy. But when you were referring to the women, you said if you want to take a walk, you handle it like an animal. Like a crazy
You are getting it all wrong. Listen, let me explain something. You see, what I meant what I said. If you're no longer interested in the marriage, if you're still interested in, I said it, if you're interested in the marriage, I said tone, respect. I mentioned that. For a man, men are big on respect.
So you're saying that there is a different approach, like you have to take when it comes to cheating between a man and a woman.
Yes.
A woman needs to go low.
Yes, that's
And
what
a man.
You never mentioned that a woman should go low.
No, listen. Nobody said
Of
low.
course, of course. Because you said about respect, so we don't deserve respect. Like how?
It simply means you are quoting me. You are quoting me verbatim. What I meant, it simply means handle it well. It simply means. That's why if you're dating, I'm someone who says if you're dating, if it's not working, walk away. For those that are married, a lot of men want to walk away. I'm telling you, a lot of men want to walk away. If it's just that you can't help it. Probably you have kids already. If the marriage certificate has an expiring date, I'm not talking about irresponsible men here. I'm talking about men who have worked their ass to wherever they are. Men who came from nothing and they built a lot for themselves and for their family. Let me tell you, the reality remains that I spoke with the owner of he went to OAU too, he's an alumni of OAU. And he said something, he said, if he knew he was going to grow this big, he would have had baby mamas. That anytime he sits down and reflects, why do you think, I just want to ask, why do you think most of the successful superstars don't want to stay with a wife? Why do you think most of the rich, very rich, successful men don't want to stay with a wife? Go around and check, take your statistics. You would see that a lot of the very successful men walk out on their marriage or they don't even want to get married. There are a lot of sacrifice men put into marriage that women undermine. I'm not talking about irresponsible men, like you mentioned. I'm talking about men who have walked their way up, who have gone into places where you would not expect them to go to source for funds just to keep their family going. And like Solomon mentioned, if there's a little gap, hell is let loose. And you ask yourself, I have done A, B, C to X. I mix Y. Is this enough for this chaos? Is this enough for this anarchy? And you're out there, you're looking, sourcing for peace somewhere else, and someone is telling you polygamy is crazy. Let me just say something. Let me chip in something here. If you're not married, and that's why Richie mentions it all the time. If you're not married, you may not understand this. We're talking about a man who has worked his way up, knowing how difficult it is, especially when you're coming from a background where you know that it's almost impossible for you to get to that place of your life, and you pushed yourself to that place of your life, and you just went out to get a woman feeling that you're going to find peace there, and you're not finding that peace, and they are still living on the hard work that you've been doing over the years, and you say he shouldn't be appreciated. If he gets a girlfriend out there and the girlfriend appreciates him, it's two things that will happen. Either he would marry that girl as a second wife. Nobody plans for a second wife. When you're married, let me tell you as a man, when you're getting married, it's looking like the girl is your all in all. It's looking like the girl is your universe. It's looking like it is when you're journeyed in that marriage that you now understand those things you couldn't see while you were dating, they are all there. Now, when you meet another girl out there, and this girl gives you the kind of peace that you're actually looking for with your money, I bet you that's why men have extracurricular activities that turn to children. And sometimes with their wealth, you will not be aware until their death.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Women, and I said this is a very unpopular feministic opinion. When this kind of topics come up, I think we should keep quiet and just listen to what the men have to say.
Thank you.
I was going to ask Richie before this place got a bit rowdy, and I was going to ask him to express, because I saw a lot of the men actually agreeing. Even when we pray, we say when 2 or 3 are gathered. In this case, there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, close to 14 men here, and they all agree. That means there's a problem. So we need to chill for them to communicate the type of unappreciation they are talking about. Like Osas and someone else said, so like Richie said, and a few of us agreed, and it's the fact that Richie said they can't win the conversation because women carry babies for 9 months and all of that. Yeah, everybody has their battles, women and men. We're not made of the same, feather. But my point is, if men feel highly unappreciated, then there's a gap, and we should listen.
Thank you.
We might have our own opinion and perspective, but women can never be men, like I said. But let's just listen.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll repeat what has been said. But I always believe that when we gather, we are not gathering just for activities. We are gathering to learn. Like we say, unlearn and relearn, right? And I always like the fact that at every point we try to have a call to action on some conversations that we have, because I always don't like we talking about problems and not have a solution. And if guys, I think ladies now, please, I beg of you, and I want to appeal to the ladies, when a topic or a question comes in this form, the first thing you should read in the room is the reaction of the guys. Now, he asked the question and almost 3 or 4 guys stood up to say, wow, this is an issue. It's a feedback. It's a feedback for you to learn how to handle your man. It is not something to defend. Even if you have your points, you can still learn from whatever feedback the guys will give, such that when you are in your marriage or in your relationship, you already have a feedback, you have a prototype of how men think, and it will go a long way to help you into managing your man and managing that relationship, as to discountenancing the whole thing now and then throwing it out of the bucket, and then at the end of the day you are faced with that same situation, but you never got that feedback. It is not a battle. It is just a feedback to learn from. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to take it outside marriage, before marriage. Most people that come into marriage are traumatized sets of people. 2 people that are traumatized are not healed, and they marry. Finding outlets will be in different needs. That's 1. 2, these drugs we're talking about, they are of different categories.
Okay.
There are the affordable ones.
Okay.
There are the unaffordable ones.
Okay.
So, and when you say it's poverty, sort of, like you said, loud is 50,000 for a session.
Okay.
You discover that it's expensive to maintain that lifestyle.
Okay.
But he will go all out to get it. Now, I'm going to say this categorically clear. A lot of us sitting here don't even know we have trauma we're dealing with. A lot of us. In fact, on the average for me, this is my school of thought.
Okay.
I'm here to prove it. 90% of Nigerians are traumatized. I won't say 100 because some have healed. 90%, maybe childhood trauma, abuse, beating, environment, peer pressure. Some is emotional. They broke your liver, they broke your heart, they broke your kidney. Those are there. Some are environmental trauma. But 90% of Nigerians are traumatized. Now, where do we hide this trauma? Under religion. Under money. Under beauty. Some of us do makeup to hide trauma. I'm fine. People compliment me, I'm okay. Some of us hide it under the field of achievements. Let me get promotion, I'm doing well, but you are not happy and you know it, but you are hiding it. Some of us do it in religion, that we pray from morning to night. You are not hitting the core, which is where your wound is. And a lot of Nigerians on the average have wounds that are like ulcer. The surface is healing, but deep down, there's a wound. Most of these couples that you see, going back to the question, is because a lot of them have not identified the trauma they are facing. Now, what is the outlet for trauma? Like I said, most of them have now resulted into drugs. What does drugs do to you? Give you temporary relief. At that moment you are having drugs, or when you are high, you've forgotten the nitty-gritty of the problem. Are there other good outlets to survive outside drugs? Many. But do you know how? No. Are options available for you? No. One of the major ones is the issue she mentioned. Therapy. And how do you get therapy? Accept that you are not well. Or not until you have open wound that you are sick. I'm telling you. And that's why I find it difficult to fight. Because most people you see, they are fighting you from the point of anger, of trauma. Not that it was you that annoyed them. It's a build-up of anger. And in Nigeria now, we have a lot of it. You are frustrated by the government. You are frustrated by NEPA. There's no light. You are frustrated by your career, emotional. And then the financial aspect is the worst for us in Nigeria. A typical 30-year-old man assumes he should achieve something. At 30, he has not achieved. He has not reached anywhere. And you are telling him some other things. He will react. And if drugs is what will give him that hype, at that moment, he will take it. So finally, sir, solution-wise, that's where I want to get to. Number one, accept that this is not even for couple, for every individual. Go home, get a paper and biro. Write down yourself. Am I really happy? Identify, secondly, issues that are not healed in your life. And I mean dig down deep. It might be as little as a word somebody said to you when you were small, and telling you that your papa no get sense. If you were born into my family, is it your mate? Identify those issues. Number three, benchmark them with solutions. What are the solutions? Some might be church, religion. I mean honest religion. I'm not talking of quote and unquote fake. Benchmark them with habits or sport, sports, where you can do, because ordinarily as a human being there must be outlets, whether you like it or not. We take in from within and we must bring out. Number four, come to places like this where you can gist on Tuesday and express yourself. Number five, brush your company. A lot of us have friends that are bringing us down. It's not how popular you are that will make you. That you have 100 friends does not make you. You just need 2 people or 3. Destiny helpers, encouragers, and support systems. That's all you need. So look your friends. Look around your friends. And lastly, be realistic with your expectation. Don't put pressure on yourself. That you did not achieve it will not kill you. Who told you when you get to heaven, they will ask you how many houses did you build? If you don't, they'll say enter. Have you married? You say no, they say get out. Do you have children? They say no, they say enter hell. Nobody is here. We are putting pressure on ourselves. Where you are at your age, whether 50 or 60, is okay. You are not sick, you are alive. So be okay. Don't put pressure on yourself. what is leading couples into drug addiction. Expectations unrealistically is leading them to drug abuse. Because you see Sake wear suit, you too want to wear suit. Meanwhile, if you wear it, it might not fit you because your body structure is like Igwe, who is slim and is supposed to just wear traditional and red cap. So in rounding up, I just understand yourself and do you, and don't give a good about whose standard it is.
And I want to agree with everything everyone has said here. And also to people that are saying that men are moved by what they see, or does it now mean that you don't have self-control? Putting yourself out of a compromised position is self-control in itself. Because you are able to deny yourself of what you thought was good for you because of what you think will fall you. That itself is self-control. Because in a fast-paced city, everything you could not find in your village will stare at you. Now, forget it. We are all flesh and blood. And I don't want anybody to be hypocritical here. Someone is walking, a guy is saying hello, and she's walking away, and the guy is saying $10,000. Cash. The first thing you are thinking is 15 million naira for just a hi.
That hair.
You will see. Don't let us be hypocritical. You will turn. You will turn. You will turn. You will turn.
It's a lie.
For a hi. Baba, you will turn. You will turn. You will turn.
If you say some women, not all.
Not all women.
Some women, money is not our temptation.
For a high, $10,000. For a high. I'm not even saying to sleep with you. I'm not saying to sleep with you.
Wait.
For a high, you start the high.
Turn it down. Why? Because I hope they run their leg. A man gives you something. There's nothing free. There's nothing you will get. You will become his slave.
Okay, relax. Calm down.
Loyalty is tested in fast-moving cities. So I feel you should not underestimate the allures of darkness. Even the purest of hearts are drawn to it. In fast-paced cities, there are lots of temptations. There are lots of bills to be paid. Everything happens. So no matter how pure your heart is, when the thing hook you for neck, the temptation is higher. Now, however, you can still avoid those temptations. But when it comes to fast-paced cities, it is harder because there are lots of temptations around.
Okay.
Just that simple.
Big Nash.
Guys, I tried. I tried. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind and it's not making any sense. I'm finally crying in front of everybody. But please, what am I even begging for? I don't know. Do you guys think it's easy? Every time I'm waking up, I'm saying one thing. Oh, my brother online. Today I hear good news. Oh, it's about to be free. Tomorrow I hear another thing. Like, what's the problem? But I've tried. I'll go back. I'll go back. Guys, I'm just waking up since yesterday. It's like after 6. And I cannot help but keep thinking, it sounds funny, oh, but my people did too much. They did too much, oh. But let me tell you something about me. I'm very lucky. I swear I'm very... Why are you crying now, Regina? But I'm very lucky. It sounds funny, oh. I don't know how it sounds. But I have good people around me. I have people that love me. Most people will say, oh, all these people are just doing all these things because of this. Tomorrow now. But I appreciate, if they are fake, I appreciate it. I appreciate it because what kind of fakeness is that? Me, I'm happy. I'm going to tell you people everything. Maybe I'm being too dramatic crying, but I've been crying, oh. I've been crying, but I'm going to explain everything because the world has to know. The world has to know the kind of people that I have.
Boom! Regina Daniels' medical report is out. On the report, she tested positive for cocaine, marijuana, alcohol, and other drugs. Yes, a lot of you are not going to believe it. You're going to say, oh, Panelists must have used his influence. He must have used money to influence this report and all that. But I ask you, why do you always have to throw down narratives when it's not suiting you or suiting your favorite? Having said that, do you people not also remember that Regina Daniels used her own little hand to admit that yes, she did do drugs on social media? I know what you people are going to say, but she also said that it was Panelists who supplies the drugs for her. Yes, she did. And I know what you people, the supporters of Panelists, are going to say, that but Panelists doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. How can somebody who doesn't smoke, who doesn't drink, supply drugs for a person? It's very possible. I'm not saying it happened, but it's possible. Let's also remember history, that we were told that Hitler does not smoke, he does not drink. But now that man do pass. We all remember what he did. Well, if you don't know, go and read your history. Obviously, you don't know your history. But again, there's another famous saying we used to hear, or we do hear, allegedly, that anyone that leaves Panelists always live with nothing. Their life will never remain the same. Allegedly. I am not saying it's what's playing out here. But this is one thing I did say, though, when this whole thing started, for Panelists to be quick to throw this girl under the bus by mentioning that drug addiction. I said that is a big one, that something is fishy with this case. Something is fishy. And the way this case is going, right, for this medical report to be on social media, I hope nothing happens to Regina Daniels' career. I hope nothing happened to her. And if you people remember, I've always said this, Regina Daniels, to go back to your house, rehabilitate yourself. Later on in life, you can ask for visiting rights to visit your children. The more this thing is going, they will throw. Panelists could not be picking. Panelists have been in this game for long enough to know how this game is played. I'm sure say Baba get evidence over everything he's doing. But the question is, apart from this cho on your status, do you have evidence? This man get evidence, you know, get sorry, that be your career name. However, I hope Regina Daniels' career has not been carelessly damaged by mere public validation or whatever reason. I hope not, because this report that just come on social media right now, it will be a very big blow, a very big dent on Regina Daniels' career. A very big one. A lot of places she will get cancelled. And I said this before, may they no go cancel this girl because of this drug matter. It's also going to affect her relationship with her children, because Panelists could be like tortoise. Panelists could get brain. Panelists knows exactly what he is doing. His movement is well calculated, well ordered step. He doesn't just take a step for the sake of it. He doesn't post for the sake of it. I just hope Regina Daniels' career is not messed up because of this. A lot of you will not be there to console her. A lot of una no go there to cry with her. God forbid, if depression sets in, a lot of una no go there to give her antidepressants. I hope you won't get to that level.
You people should consider Regina Daniels' mental health. More than pity the small girl. She's just a kidika. Let us help her. We're not supposed to be doing this to her. She's passing through a lot. Waiting concern us. Waiting really. Pity her. Why should we pity her? She's just a small girl. She needs our help. Which help she needs? When should they do the lifestyle? All the lifestyle where I never chop for this, I never get on chop am. You can't say more they pity and more they make her waste my emotion on a girl that does not care about me. Why? That girl don't enter private jet. She don't chop all the life where any girl has dreamed of or has dreamt of in this life. You can't say more the pity am. Go back to your husband. Ned is the love of your life. Forever is the deal. She see me for years, she don't marry me. Oh. Me with her age gap, people like me I not find rich. What else is he looking for? But she go marry her grandfather. Grandpa show her money, show her the other side of money too. She can't talk say more the pity her. Why should we pity her? No reason. No reason, no pity. The same girl come on social media and oppress a lot of young girls and say, go for the bag, live love. All of a sudden, she don't see waiting past love and money. You won't come run. Waiting concern us. Why? Why? That girl don't enter private jet. She don't enter Ferrari. She don't enter all the mention any car where they deserve that girl never enter. I'm a young boy. The highest I've entered. Now economy. Up to today, I cannot book a private jet or say I want to enter first class. I cannot afford to do that consistently. Eh? You can't say more the pit. Why? Are they follow they enjoy? Eh? If you wish you want us, they are saying you wait till consign us. I must now you get my mouth. It's my opinion. And my opinion counts. Eh? This one, that one. Why should they enjoy life? What we did? She did. All of us this social media where she they oppress all the girls, they pressure all the girls. Hey, I'm living the best life now. She's not living the best life. More call the pity her. Why should we pity her? Why should we pity her? Do you know how many girls that got pressure from that girl story? Go for the money, go for the bag. All of a sudden, Ned is the bad person. Why? We don't waste emotional care here. If you deserve our emotion, we'll give you. We, the Association of Men and Boys, are saying together and forever is the deal of Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko. Because they say more the pity her. Pity who? Pity who? Why should we pity her?